streaming. There we go. Oh my gosh. Holy, we did it. Okay, that was painful. It's way too painful. It's way too freaking painful. That was way too fast. View on watch page. That. On. Alright. We're gonna start off here. We're gonna start off here. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna be repairing computers today. This is essentially more of not really a tutorial, more of an educational on how I do things. So let's create the new scene because I'm an idiot. And we're gonna go. We're gonna name this to scene 4. And we're gonna add an a video output. Live cam. Configure. FPS match any resolution is going to be 1280. Yeah, that works. Thank you. Everything should be good. We should be ready. Wait, if I can screw with that. I'm not. We're gonna just leave it at that. We're gonna expand it. Properties. I swear this is broken. This is broken. This is legitimately broken. It's program. Sometimes this thing is just broken. So, you're gonna be sitting, God knows where. Right here, probably. Camera tilted down as I work on this board. Now, of course, this isn't the most professional way to do things. I'm obviously not in the correct attire for it. My jacket is like very, very staticky, and I'd recommend you not do that. But we've got a bad case of overheating. So if we go into IDA64, if the power's on, let's grab the charger for it to ensure it powers on. We're gonna set you right here. And we're gonna go through, do the thing, do that thing, and do the thing. Because thing. I'm sorry. I apologize for everything that's happening. So, let's just put us out to my main background and slide her back. This is my weird setup. I do apologize. I've got a child right there I'm taking care of. So anyways, if we go into it, it starts up normally, but I'm having a serious case of problem. Can you guess the problem? Probably not. But if we go over here, that's supposed to be a lot quieter. That's not supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to. So if we go, let's shine the light over here. We're going to open up statistics. We're going to open up our statistics. We're going to be our buddies. And we're going to... I sadly actually do not have the ability... idle temperatures. If you can see that very well. We're right now hovering at 53 degrees Celsius. 51 degrees. So, and then if we hit this button right here, this little start button, we're gonna hit it and watch. Just watch it for a moment. All you need to do is watch it for about a minute. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? That doesn't sound good. That sounds pretty bad. And as you can see, I'm using the trial version of Ada64. My best friend. So, we're at 65 degrees Celsius. Now, if we go and open up MSI Afterburner, Afterburner, Microstar, yes, we're gonna not show any of my shit. We're gonna open her up, and we're gonna, as you can see, my computer running 2 sets of Chrome. I'm not gonna detail what pages because that's pretty private. It's only running 53, 55, even though it's hovering around there. It's running an Ada64 stress test, and keep in mind the difference between this computer and that computer is a dual core and a quad core, so of course that one's going to handle things better, but still a cooling solution. So, I'm going to point you right here. Do you hear it? It probably sounds like crap. But, as you can see, temperatures are getting up into the lower 70s. We've not even hit the max. We've been running for about a minute. 71, and it's going to continue going up. So if we do that, let's say that's your basic workload. It's just something intensive at the beginning, then we're going to let it drop. We're going to let it sit right here. I know this is very unprofessional. I don't care. So it's going to drop to like 60 degrees. Let's open up our favorite web browser, Microsoft Edge. And what we're going to do is go to, I'm going to mute this, we're going to go to YouTube, and we're going to play your average video. We're going to actually play a random video from MiniLab because I've been binge watching him a lot. So we're going to go through, and we're going to click on the first video, the one I used for my original test. Now, let me orient to this. We're going to stick you right into the darkness. Don't damn. Hashtag not sponsored. Because I'm not really sponsored. Alright, so we're waiting. But as we can already see, these temperatures are looking quite high. These temperatures right here, running a basic thing such as YouTube. Now, as soon as the stupid thing loads, just no, stop it. Could you not? Starts fast, stays fast. No. Oh! That does not look good. But we're sitting at 80 degrees watching a YouTube video. So we're going to try a myriad of things to get this temperature right here, which says 81 if you can't read. My camera's terrible, so of course you can't. Down to approximately 70 degrees. That's my goal. My only goal is for this temperature right here to be at 70 degrees Fahrenheit. It's still rising. So now we're going to go over here. We're going to exit. Now, let me show you comparison also. This fan is terrible. So we're going to show you comparison. So we have MSI Afterburner. We're going to hook up my second monitor, which will provide even more of a workload onto my computer because it's running dual screens. And we're going to plug her in. We're going to just plug this simple thing in. I'm going to drag over MSI Afterburner. I'm going to use the wonderful thing known as a laptop as my stand because I don't care. Well, I don't hate, but I just don't care. So let's see if I can get this to sit, and stay. So you can probably read that. It's in its 50s. Let's go. I'm going to play a random video. Oh, how about let's just go for something like a song. No, not a song. We're not even going to do a song. We're just going to do something from my recommendations list, which is let's just do this. Let's watch this stream. Let's just watch this. So, as you can see right now, our temperature is 61 degrees Celsius, which is approximately 140, 150-ish degrees. Now watching, let's go over here. Let's go all the way down to CPU. Wait. Memory usage, okay. It is sitting at 61 degrees. 61 degrees. YouTube is of course lagging like the piece of crap it is on my laptop. It's fine. But as we can all see, right here is the level degree of 61. So keep watching those big old letters flash. This is my crappy way of doing streams. Wow, I suck. We're still playing this. We're gonna go through, and we're gonna have a skip-see. We're gonna have a skip-see to something. I'm gonna skip it. Now, playing a YouTube video, we're staying at 62 degrees C. That is good. And as we can hear, that sounds okay. That sound level is okay. That sound level is okay. We're dropping into the high 50s. That is good. That right there is good. So, I'm not even watching this. Just for the purpose of just showing you. So now, I can't run IDA 64 because that's what I used a couple months ago, and the temperature was measuring fine. But let's go and use something else as my test. We're gonna open up, and I know this is already an intensive game because that's what games are. We're gonna go and open up this, and if we open up Task Manager, we're gonna click, we're gonna open, we're gonna drag this over. I have no clue if you can see that. I can. I'm pretty sure white is not a good color for Task Manager. There we go. 13% CPU currently. 52. We currently, okay, see, that was my problem with white stuff. It doesn't translate well to camera because I cannot record this. 720p, 1366, 768, display 1. Display 1. Okay, so currently, we're loading up the game. This is a very CPU intensive game. Keep in mind. So, thanks for the heads up. We're going to do new game. I'm going to load it in, and as we can see, my CPU is approaching 100% usage, like the other laptop was. Actually, that's a very bad example. It was at 70% usage earlier. It's fine. I'll show you in a moment that it's sitting at 100% usage. So, bring on the morale, and we're going to just press spacebar. As you can see, it is at 99 to 100% CPU usage. That temperature is under 70 degrees Celsius. I'm going to let it run for a moment. I'm not even going to do anything. Actually, I am going to do something. I would just play the game a bit. I'm going to just move myself around and watch as my temperature grows. Keep in mind, we will never hit 80 degrees Celsius here. You may hit 70, but keep in mind, my computer is just fine. Hey look, we've hit 70 degrees. Anyone freaking out yet? No. I'm not freaking out. Once it hits 75 to 80 degrees Celsius, oh, you can hear it ramp up. But it's not bad. It's not bad. As you can see, we're still at 100% CPU usage. Made a mess. I don't care. See, we're hovering around 70 degrees Celsius. 69, okay. So see that? Just running it for a quick moment. A hot moment. A quick hot moment. Now, keep in mind, these temperatures are with, as we're running Chrome, this is while running Discord and Chrome, Discord, Steam, Telegram, the actual like MSI Afterburner, Task Manager, another version of Chrome which has approximately 12 tabs. It has, and it's running at a cool 54 degrees Celsius. It's bouncing all over the place for some reason. I'm going to trust the CPU temp because the CPU temp seems to be staying stable. A lovely 54 degrees Celsius. That's what I want these machines to be at. This right here is where I want them to be at. This is how it should be. At idle, this should not be higher than 70 degrees Celsius. At idle, doing nothing, playing back nothing, doing basic tasks such as being on YouTube should not make this thing jump to 101 degrees Celsius. Earlier today, I got to 105 degrees Celsius on this machine. As you can see, this right here, it hit 80 degrees. 80, 85, 87, something like that. That's not good. It's not good we're running an i64. No, not good. So, that's my entire goal today, is to fix this little beast of a laptop and get her sold. My entire idea. So, we're going to go back to... This is a crappy setup. We're going to go back to looking down because my house is a mess. Yes, Emery. Oof. Big oof. My house is a mess. Quiet. I'm joking. Please don't hurt me. Anyway, so we're going to do the lovely work of the devil and fix it. I'm going to shut her down. Proper shutdown. And we're going to remove something. We're going to be removing a little part of this computer every time. So as you can see, I'm shutting down. Taking this old HP, this shitty HP, and we're going to fix it. You can see it. Child, do you need your milk again? I'll take care of that. And we have our milk. Hi. You have food. How about you don't push it aside and we'll be happy? Anyways, this should not be how a computer functions. We should be good. Anyways, I'm going to go through, close the laptop, unplug power, and just set it down. I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to take out the battery. I'm going to set it aside somewhere over there. My desk is not okay. Oh, that's a wonderful view, camera. That is a wonderful view. Now, if only you could actually be held somewhere up there so I could point down upon what I was working on. But now I sort of can't do that because it's too much work. We're going to do this like that. Can I get you to hold steady? I only have one camera. Gotta make this work. Can I just tilt? No, I cannot tilt. HP, you're failing me on multiple sides. We're gonna just... Can take this dying board as well, and we're just gonna place her right here. This machine. Now we're on focus. On focus. Let's set another machine. We're gonna start by removing the four corners. That sounds ominous, doesn't it? Doesn't it? I love how like one person just joined in and left oof. That is such a wonderful thing. And because I'm way too much a part of social media, I'm dumb. Feel free to murder me. So we got one screw. We're gonna put these in groupings. That way we don't have an issue. And we're just gonna take her apart. We're gonna do simple things. We're gonna take her apart. Take the little happy computer, actually sorry, I should say the angry computer apart, and we're gonna do simple things to fix it. Where the my screwdriver? Here it is. We're gonna use. Do I have my favorite tool around? I should have a favorite tool around. I love my magnets because magnets actually really help when when taking apart computers. Because like you get good things that help. You have good things, but well, you know, sometimes you lose those things, and sometimes you just steal them off of other computers. That way you don't have to find another one. We're gonna pull the second one off because I hate when things aren't symmetrical. It's annoying. Oh yeah, and also the fun thing that circled around social media, the gay kid wearing makeup, Ethan. Yeah, I like him. No, wouldn't date him because I already have a boyfriend. So why would I dare date someone when I'm already this got weird. Whatever. We're gonna go through and take out this screw. We're gonna take out the simple 4 screws. These screws are the simple screws that hold this computer together. There are no. Oh, there are no screws in there because this doesn't stick. This right here doesn't stick. We're going to open it up. We're simply going to set aside. I've opened this up like 5 times today. I didn't stream it because I was doing school. Besides the point, we're going to take this out. I already know I'm going to need to because I'm taking out the motherboard in order to do some modifications to the case underneath. I can't do it from the outside without like taking a saw and sawing out that, and that wouldn't look appealing as well. Like, I gotta make these things sellable, which means I gotta keep things such as temperatures down so they don't sound like a jet engine when I open up Edge to be like, hey man, this is a laptop that you can use too, and it will work perfectly for X amount of years. I gotta make this work. Ah, my favorite tool. Just magnet. We're gonna take you out because you're gonna. There's also another dumb design thing in here with. You have to take out this piece, which I'd have to take out anyways to remove the motherboard, but to get the top casing off, which is kind of dumb. Because in reality, if I wanted to replace something without actually having to do that, such as the like the power port, the charger port. I can't remember names. Like crap. Anyways, the charger port. Then you have to take it out, and it's kind of annoying. I'm gonna be honest. It's very annoying. So you're gonna take out this last screw. There's no screw. I'm an idiot. I forgot to put in that screw, and I lost 2 screws. Yeah, I really do need an actual legitimate box to put these things in, but I don't. I do not. Never. So all of the screws are out. Now, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna open it up. Hold this corner because there's a piece of broken plastic. Thing is, when the other screw's in, it holds it in just fine, but when it is not in, like the outer screw, it is not holding fine. So anyways, we're going to take this out. Quite simple. You take the keyboard out. I'm going to work with that. So I'm going to add that to my stack of palios. I'm going to take this single screw out for the motherboard. I'm going to take this out, this one, and this one. I'm going to put it in a little pile right there. And be happy screws once they return to their home. I'm going to unclip these. I'm going to pull this out. It's a little annoying piece of crap. That's this little wire right here. This little wire right here. That wire gets stuck sometimes when I forget about it. That's fine. We've got everything. I'm going to pull everything out, and then I'm going to simply reach around. And yeah, now it's losing most of its lower weight. It's not good. Generally for the end user, but not for me. I'm fine. There you go. It's balanced by cutting off the viewer's viewing experience. We're going to work like this. We're going to do this. Unplug the USB over here, and then we're going to wiggle away this charger port. And we're going to open her up. Now there was a screw right here, right there, but I lost it. It doesn't matter though, because somehow it still works. So yeah, we're going to take this out, the display, and we're going to set this down here. Then what we want to do is we're just going to set this lovely thing. Wait, never mind, I'm an idiot. We're going to keep this. We're going to set the board down here, because what we want to do is we're going to remove this. And there's a reason behind that. This, ladies and gentlemen,
or non-binary. This right here is something that stops airflow. It doesn't look like it, but it does. Not good. I don't want to cause any damage here, but that should improve airflow at least a little bit. The HP intentionally designed it to fail. Intentionally. Couldn't get enough air, can't blow out the side of the computer without, running into some minor troubles. Of course there are cracks here. I mean, what was I expecting? Some non-cracked device? No. I have everything wrong with every device. Whatever. I'm just going to work with what I got. So, we're going to try it. Except for we're not going to do a full assembly, none of that crap. We're going to do basics. We're not even going to include most screws. It may be a screw in this corner, that way everything stays put. But otherwise, I can't care. I also need the wireless module, that way we can do the same test as before, so that's what I'll do. So we're going to do the underclip. We're going to do this clip, this connector clip. And then we're going to put it in the display because we actually legitimately need that. We're going to stick this back, and what we're going to do, we're going to do one thing. We're going to just screw in the four corners. That's all we need. We don't need anything else, we just need the four corners. The four corners will be happy enough to hold this computer together while we do testing. Center screws, not needed. Other screws, not needed. And I know you can't see right now the process I'm doing, but it's generally pretty normal of just insert screw, screw in, have fun. So down here, and then we're going to do this. We're not even going to bother sticking the battery. What we're going to do is we're just going to work with what we got. So I need the keyboard, I need the mouse, I need the power button, I need the hard drive. I do not need the disk drive, I do not need the bottom cover, I do not need much. What I need is a simple little thing that will solve my issue of overheating. So we're going to use, we're going to try and fix, we're going to try our best to fix the issue, in which I can't seem to fix. It kind of sucks. The thing is, it's a working machine, so I'm going to get working. It's the entire goal. Whether it be some weird solution, such as doing a thing, I don't know, like an extra fan or whatnot, we'll work with that. So we're gonna put this in. It doesn't, like, these things aren't screwed in, which kind of sucks. I don't understand why, like, HP opted for that design, but thankfully that's not a problematic design. It just, it's annoying, but it's not a problem. We are fine. So we're going to do that. We're going to do this. And we're going to go through, plug in this. The thing is, we don't really need a DVD reader anyways. Back back in the old days of 2004, we were up to around 2009 even. We would need that, but 2009 was kind of the year that all changed. What the heck do you need? I'm streaming. I'm joking. I need to plug this in. We're gonna plug it in. Let's see if we. Did it seriously not plug in all the way? I put it in, and it doesn't plug in all the way. Are you kidding me? Desperate. Do you actually need a battery? Because if so, you're pretty dumb. Where is it? Can I just be severely disappointed? Let's try this. Because the thing is, everything is plugged in as it should. The only thing I don't have is that single back panel and the DVD drive. And the problem is, because we're receiving power, Did the board just die? The only way to find out is next week on this episode of NBC. I don't know. Let's try sticking in the. I don't know why this would make a difference, but everything makes a difference in the computer. It's just like unknown hardware. We need that to function, and it's just like I really don't stop. A grate. Let's unplug you. Let's check the silver contacts. Looking good, looking good. I'm going to plug you back in. I'm going to try and turn you on. Okay, I seem to be experiencing technical difficulties. I don't know why. I don't know what I didn't plug in. Nothing's turning on. It's weird. We'll figure it out. I'm pissed, if you can't tell. Well, my lack of ability to do things properly when showing the world my skills, TM. Because this thing was working. I've taken it apart several times today. I was not having issues. In fact, it would turn on without, me wanting it to. It was kind of annoying, but it was like, I work still, just by the way. If you're all of a sudden like, you just don't want to work, then I am going crazy. Because of it. It is annoying, to be honest.
Chris!
What?
I need to go out and help with groceries.
That seems to be a daily thing now.
It's been a while.
It's been a day.
Go.
favorite tool.
Go up.
I'm streaming. Did I do something wrong? What in the world? This sounds like the freaking zombie apocalypse! And you don't have to try to do it in one go, my goodness.
Don't get my stuff.
Wow.
This is not all of it, believe me.
I'm up, man.
Don't want to take my stuff. Just want to.
Well, when I try and do something, apparently it gets interrupted by extremely loud people.
That's not true, actually.
I want to go up there.
What did I do?
Chris.
What?
Go.
I'm streaming at the moment, but whatever.
You're what?
Streaming at the moment, but whatever. You know, I didn't plan for any of this. I planned for literally none of what you guys bring home or what you do.
And I don't plan around your streams.
Yeah. So, dude, is that what was going to be an issue? Was a magnet inside? Is that seriously
I
it?
thought you poorly timed these things.
Not my fault you poorly timed bringing home groceries and requesting my help at the weirdest of times.
You knew we were out.
No, I did not.
You knew we were out.
I thought you were just picking up Jake and bringing him home.
Two things. You have lots of table space. Since you told me this morning your chores were done. Whoops. I'd love to know how this table being not cleared or wiped this morning is your chores being done.
My bad.
Mistake, in trouble, blah, blah. Everything on the board looks fine. I don't see anything making additional contact, so... If this ends in my play turning into some stupid thing, which is actually having to send it off to like an actual board repair shop, I'm depressed.
This all.
I'm going
Don't say anything on the table, please.
Is it frozen? Fridge. Set that in the frozen box on top here. What? Oh. On top of what? You open the basement door.
Back up.
Move.
What's all the moving for? Are you moving out of this house?
Sure. That's what you wish.
Well, that's what I would love, but I already know within you guys' budgets you probably wouldn't do
You
that.
can't get at least $700 a month. Don't even think about it.
What
do you think about what? Moving out of the house.
Did I ever imply that?
You said you wish.
No, I said if you guys, implying you guys, were moving into a bigger house. Apparently that implies to me.
So I'm kind of curious about this, Chris. What would you have done if when you came out to us that we did kick you out?
Colton's the nearest person, and he said, I'll let you stay at my house.
Without even checking with his parents?
Yeah, that's a
I
thing.
can see how well that would have gone.
That probably would have done better than, living with abusive parents, blah, 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 or me being dead on the side of the street. And another reality where you did kick me out, that would be abusive. Oh, we get a light. We get a light. There's my stupidity. And leaving a magnet inside of a machine that apparently attracts magnets.
Jake, can you give me the softener?
Yeah, put it on myself.
Otherwise, we already had fish sticks.
That wasn't a waste.
Yeah, that's cute.
Officially my second day every day. I'm living with this family.
What?
It's fine.
Boom.
We're gonna...
Boom.
Could you not drop onto the floor?
Softer, correct?
Yes.
Oh look, there's where the other screws went.
Softener?
Anything else you can come down here?
Not.
The ketchup needs to go down.
Ketchup. Okay.
Nobody is watching.
Because right, Ritz. Ketchup. And Ritz.
Who keeps on doing this?
It was nice and calm before the storm. Please.
Are you doing anything with those computer cases?
Which ones?
The ones down in the food storage room.
No, I was gonna move into your guys' room because you're not using
How about
it.
you put them outside?
That would damage them though.
Oh my gosh, who cares?
I'm joking.
3, 4, 5.
Computer cases. Not motherboards or, you know, anything else.
Exactly, the shells. They're taking up space.
Can you detect sarcasm?
Yes, I can.
Then why were you asking me questions? I will gladly
We're using
take
them.
Yeah, and I answered, oh no, too much that. I don't mind moving them out.
Becca, get off this
Fast.
computer.
Simple. Simple as that. Alright, let's see if removing that lovely filter fixed the problem. Though I'm pretty sure doing something as simple as that did not fix the issue.
So, what is 3 plus 3?
Basing all of the observations about what I did earlier to fix the issue, it probably won't, because HP's design is terrible. HP's design is terrible. I'm just whispering in the mic. I don't know why I'm doing things. Thing. Why are we turning on the TV? Please don't listen to anything copyrighted.
Please don't listen to what?
Anything copyrighted.
Oh, I
What?
was going to say KDA Pop. I was all like,
Me fixing the
listen
computer.
to that?
A thing I've been doing for a while.
11,
So I thought,
12,
screw it.
13.
Screw what?
Which was both a pun and, yeah, I really should probably stop there.
13.
Because I'll fix that.
No, it's not 13.
Interesting.
1, 2,
So,
3,
Mom.
4, 5,
So,
6, 7,
Jake,
8,
what?
9, 10.
So our school did a deca thing, right? This is our first you doing it, right? One pie, right? This is probably their third, fourth year doing it.
12!
Cool.
File.
12,
Wow.
12, 12, 12.
What is DECA?
What is DECA? I don't know. It seems to be where the smart kids gather.
And teaching.
And then I have really no input on this. So why am I speaking? That's the question we all ask.
You're in the middle. Some far away.
It is
It would be
I believe it's
this screw,
9?
maybe. I don't know. I essentially have to grab a different screw every single time for this.
I'm debating it.
Don't go into debate.
I'm wrong.
Go into debate.
I'm debating.
On kicking me out?
You go into debate first.
I would love to, but I already know I'm going to fail, so why dare?
Stand in front of lots of people.
Yeah,
How about no?
Dodge. I'm just losing.
I already have terrible enough social skills. So why would I go into
Still need
debate?
this. Well, let's take him to the golf course and see about getting them playing golf.
You know, that's like more of a summer activity.
Yes, but in order to get into the junior league, you have to sign up early. If you want to.
I wouldn't mind. Seems fun. I'm terrible though. Terrible at most things outside of computers.
Play half time.
Well, that's what practice is for.
Play soccer half the time as teams are terrible.
Blamed on the team, not on actually anyone else's lack of skill.
Well, as far as teams are concerned. Not to say he doesn't have room for improvement too.
Stop your tracks and rails. Oh, yeah, there could be some mistakes that he's making as well.
No, I understood that. Everybody on the team could have room for improvement.
Exactly. The way you kind of phrased it was like, he's like the perfect child, and
Heavens no.
Who's perfect child?
I don't know, he seems to think people are perfect still.
yeah.
You're seriously obsessed with this whole perfect child thing.
Yes, I am. Obsessed with trying to find the perfect one. And again, everyone's perfect in everyone else's eyes, so that's an entirely different topic for an entirely different time. Now, where the heck are my screws?
They're loose.
Where's the screw that's like size millimeter 2?
Pennies off my desk.
Oh.
Becca.
How about that? Let's ask a specific question.
Can you please put something
M.2
back on my desk?
screw. Where's one of those?
No, that's not yours.
I am an idiot. It's already inside.
Did you get them off my desk?
The one that I picked up, or?
No, that was sitting right
Did you
here.
get them off
This is the DV4 that has overheating issues.
And they're mine.
Take it the paste didn't help.
No,
The pace did help by decreasing it only about 5 degrees, but the fan's essentially getting choked by, guess whose design? HP's.
Are you sure the fan's not just dead?
The fan is alive because you can hear the thing try and get air.
Is it clean?
Yeah, it is clean. The vent is so... Every tiny little slit is covered by essentially a filter and by about another... Like, it's pretty much two things stacked on top of each other, limiting the airflow so much
Dad, make it time, please.
because of HP's terrible design.
Some of them are not.
And okay,
Some of them are.
let me just show you a couple
Do something
of
else
designs.
to make up for the fact that you did not actually do your chores this morning.
Let me just show you two cooler designs. Two cooler designs that make sense. One of them does not. One of them does. Let's just show you
Is
it.
it actually cleared and wiped?
Yes.
Chairs too? Do you have any idea how much milk she spilled all over the place over there? Consider that an addition.
Okay.
And make sure the counters are done and Mom's milk is put away since she doesn't do it.
Alright, I got one fan. Here's the first fan design. Does this look okay as a cooler design for something that's going to produce more than 65 watts of heat?
Technically, yes.
But it is not. See if I can actually find the other cooler because I keep tossing it around like, I don't know, maybe something like that. I'd rather put it on the floor.
I can't get out of bed because I'm locked.
I can't wipe
I
this
can't
chair.
get out of bed now.
It's actually wet.
Okay, it is. Now, look at this design. Does this seem adequate? Does this seem like it has enough airflow? So it's double vents.
Input, one output?
There's one right here, there's one input right here, one going through the keyboard, and one going through the bottom. Does that seem like enough airflow?
I don't know.
It is, because I tested and it kept the CPU under load at around 65 degrees Celsius.
Chairs are finished.
So,
This one's for you.
a cooler-based design on this, which is essentially a copy-paste of this one, which is newer,
Mom, could you make
it does
some
not
for me?
do its job. It is not like mine, which is better, has more airflow and all that fun stuff.
No!
So what are you going to do?
I'm removing things that are obstructing the airflow
One or two
happening
bites.
inside the machine. To see where it can improve.
One or two chips bites.
This is why I have major dislikings toward HP and Dell. Asus and Lenovo don't seem to have this issue. Now, where did I set the keyboard?
Two.
Sometimes it also depends on the laptop model.
I decided.
This is true. The newer ones, HP has majorly improved, but these older ones tend to have cooling issues.
That's it.
Has he been sitting there for a long time?
Yeah, silent.
Wow.
Oh wait, it's right in front of my. I'm done. Please wait for my brain to load.
5% loaded.
Exactly. It functions just like every video game ever, but it doesn't exactly do its job.
9% loaded.
All right, we do have it. We do have this. What do we have? A broken computer. So if we just shift the angle, can we shift the angle?
Look good.
You better hurry.
And how do you know the table's been wiped sufficiently if you didn't even turn the light on?
Because I wiped it good.
Do you know how many times I find stickiness at my spot?
So we're doing an open back.
Counter's okay?
Yes.
Are the rest of the groceries put away?
Yes. I don't think the cereal was put where it was.
Cheese was put in the fridge.
Cheese was, sorry. Cheese was not put in the fridge. I will do that now.
No. You are sharing, remember? That's not nice to do.
And the
It's not
bacon.
nice.
Bacon, I believe, was.
I will think about it.
Just
Not
double
nice
check,
to
make
not
sure
share
everything's
with
good.
You better eat that whole, because no double dipping.
10 million damage.
So now we're running in AIDA64. Camera seems to see the screen much better, like at an angle for some reason than straight on. That makes no sense, but okay.
How much of the house can I see?
Literally not much.
Mom, are you
I'm just
showing?
one down, please.
A little bit.
Don't
So-
be grumpy.
I actually don't know. It's like my area. You're fine.
Here.
I mean, our house is in terrible condition because we can't apparent. I don't know.
I need to go change the
Well,
clothes.
it's in terrible condition on your screens because you didn't clean the living room.
Who thought why I wasn't hitting 60, 70 degrees Celsius?
What?
Let's have a bit of fun. So we're running at 40. That is a massive improvement.
What'd you do? That made it
Mom, I
better?
took this one.
Okay, so what made a difference? I removed the little dust filter thing that I always put on. And it dropped down to 45 degrees Celsius. At idle, nothing else running.
This filter needs replaced.
Dust filter is blocking most airflow.
It's a little dirty.
Not a little bit, like I washed it, put it back, same issue. The dust filter
Mom,
on its own would be fine, except for there's a
broke this one
CPU
apart.
grate right there blocking it.
Mom, I broke
It's
this
gonna
one.
get loud. This thing's gonna sound like a... That's not good. Stop falling out of the computer.
There, when you're done, you need to go pump.
Okay, so we're sitting at 70 degrees. This is what about my computer got up to in a same scenario test. We're stressing the CPU at 100%, and we're staying at. I'm gonna watch it. I'll let it run for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna let it run final wire for 5 minutes. This is a terrible idea.
Please, it's so yummy.
So we're gonna let it run.
You're showing.
If it stays below 80, I am happy to sell it.
80 Celsius?
Yes, 80 Celsius. The thing keeps hitting 100 Celsius.
Well, 80 is pretty high.
80 is fine because the CPU doesn't ramp up till around 89 degrees. It keeps getting to 100 Celsius
Please.
because of HP's terrible design.
I thought you said it was getting better now, though.
Well, it starts off better. Before it was 55, now it's 45. Seems to be getting airflow.
Thank you.
One here. One here.
While you're loading, can you want to grab my laptop bag?
Please.
It's left in the truck.
Have this
What?
a little bit
My
more.
laptop bag, can you grab it?
Look at a little bowl.
A little bowl.
Laptop bag, okay.
Actually, it would only get up to 85 degrees Celsius anyways and stop there. Under sustained workload.
So, your truck.
No, what we're going to do is running off my...
Can you just unlock it?
Yeah, but I
We're going
can these up while you're at it.
to the view.
Hang these up while you're at it.
We're going to the YouTubes. And we're just gonna... We're gonna just...
Thank you.
Yeah.
We're gonna open one video. General web browsing. Not intensive applications because I'm pretty sure they will only use it for that. We are now making it very... So now we're gonna do this. This has been the video I have used every single time for my test to ensure consistency. And we are now hitting 85 degrees Celsius.
Oh, this one's big. More?
We're just gonna let the video play. And let's...
Yes?
No! It's here on the counter.
Oh, I didn't think I even made it in the house. Sorry.
It's fine.
Did you relock it?
Yeah, I did.
Can you grab my laptop and stuff up?
Completely.
Sure.
Chris, join us.
We're getting better temperatures. It hit a max of 84. But it seems like it's keeping up much better now
That's definitely what.
without its stupid,
Yeah, this is yours.
I am now losing concentration. It seems to be running a little better now without the vents, the dust filter in the way. Like, we're getting a max of 85 degrees Celsius currently. Watching a YouTube video, which, by the way, before we were getting a max of 101 degrees Celsius while watching a YouTube video. This isn't even in Chrome. This is in Microsoft Edge.
Oh yeah, those start back up today, don't they?
What? No. This is 2016.
Right, but they start back up today.
Oh, you?
Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So 83. So it seems to like jump up to 83 and then drop down to 74. I'm gonna base my temperature off of GPU diode because for some odd reason that one seems to be consistent on this one. This one seems to be consistent with the CPU. Instead, the GPU likes to jump all over the place. Like it hits
80 degrees Celsius, and my CPU is sitting at 65. Makes no sense.
Dumb question. What do you use to read the temperature?
80 to 64. 80 to 64 MSI Afterburner. Those are my those are my two main tools. So I think because we're running my battery test, which is essentially just letting a 2-hour-long stream play. Assuming that people are going to be using this for like YouTube and movie watching and crap like that, because this isn't. AIDA. 8 to 64. One word. Yeah, the removal of that dust filter was a big improvement. Because the starting temperature before was 55 degrees Celsius.
Extreme engineer business.
Pick up any. Just download it. You get a 30-day free trial with it. I really want to get a license for mine so I can just like stick it in the thumb drive and be like boop 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 boop. But that's not how that works.
Hit the cue, take the cue. Oh, Almost got hit with a couple there. Alright,
so with random spikes everywhere, this mouse pad feels weird to me. It's just
Mousepad or touchpad?
they're the same thing. Touchpad, mousepad, I call them the same thing.
Touchpad and mousepad is what you set your mouse on.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm not thinking, apparently. Anyways, we have been running for 6 minutes now. And we're basing this off of already hitting a cooking temperature of 80 degrees Celsius. We could probably cook something with that. Put like a chicken on there and sear it. There you go. Well, we had a spike up into 88-degree temperatures.
I think we could download a 50 meg file faster.
I mean, Jake's streaming plus playing League at the same time. That is streaming. The definition of watching YouTube is streaming.
Too long.
What takes too long?
If you downloaded the YouTube video, it would not be classified as streaming because it would already be downloaded,
Is she eating with you, dear?
thereby not needing to have constant megabytes sent.
Since it's so yummy.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, very long time. Oh, this looks pretty, Daddy. It's like coral, and there's fishes, and there's this
Let's
stuff,
see if
and
Caden's
there's
on.
this stuff, there's this fish,
Wait, what?
and this stuff.
Okay, so
I'm gonna see if Caden is on and wants to join us. What?
that scene,
He's grown better. Believe
I
me.
hope so.
he's
Has grown better.
As bad as me, but seriously, they take the cake.
okay.
Has
So
grown better.
previous temperature we're watching a YouTube video was 93 degrees Celsius. Current temperature 83 degrees Celsius. 10-degree improvements. I call that good. That's below its old average of 93. Keep in mind its high was 101 degrees Celsius.
I was surprised the CPU didn't just shut down.
Oh wait, you're using your camera.
So 181 degrees Fahrenheit.
Chris,
Imagine how hot that must be.
you're using your camera, aren't you?
And see, this sounds a lot better than before.
Yes,
Yes, I am using my camera. I will give it to you once I'm done.
Once you're done.
What you
Done, Becca. Done.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Oh my gosh, this actually exists. Someone turned it.
What is that?
It's a video I found like an hour ago. It's called a meme stream, and someone went through and they you know that chicken thing which makes the sound in the what you were hearing.
Okay.
Someone turned it into EDM. So we're hitting a lovely. We're staying stable now, sorta.
What
Of
category
course.
is that under for temp?
Temp. You're gonna have to go through, and once you open up, please don't, Becca. You want to go over and click. You know what looks like the human icon, what looks humanish. Go next to it and click on the graph. That should open up what's known as the stress test, but also where I, see my temps.
Check out some of the other stuff on it.
Yeah, it'll tell you lots about your computer. Like, do I know my thing? Geekbench?
It does seem to have a benchmark.
Yeah, if you press start, it will peg your CPU at 100% to generate as much heat as possible.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea.
So it seems to be handling things quite well. So if we're just watching one tab of YouTube, it's going to turn into a jet engine for a moment to cool itself down. But it seems to be staying below, about 10 degrees below our high.
Jeez.
I don't know why, but I can quote this part. And essentially what happened was this guy was like, burger gets beaten by vegan food. And so someone threw an apple at a cow. And so this guy, the guy watching the video was like, please do not throw your apples at cows. I can't believe I actually had to say that on stream.
I'm running at about 65 degrees. My solid state is running at 27.
This drive seems to get up to 34, which is within perfectly reasonable operating temperatures.
Static solid 27 degrees.
Second can't read. Well, so it's just assuming.
We are just
Are you eating or just running?
after I go to the bathroom.
CPU usage, 100%. CPU throttling, max 30%. Overheating detected.
Sadly, this thing doesn't have that ability to throttle.
What does that mean, overheating detected? 65 degrees, it's not overheating.
I don't know. It probably detected from one of the sensors.
Check it out.
It probably went through and detected that your heating hit a spike. Never mind, I'm wrong. But your system thinks so.
No, I was like, where's the overheating?
But apparently your system thinks so. It's basing the entire overheating thing based essentially purely off of what the hardware says.
is overheating. When it starts throttling your CPU, it's like, I'm too hot. I'm going to die.
Yeah, I think so too.
You think I'm hot?
No, I think I'm too hot.
Mother, when I said that, that was if anything that was implying that I am hot. And I have to agree that sometimes, on certain days, I am very much hot.
Temperature-wise, I am. If I ever find myself too hot in any other way.
We'll get our balls.
Yeah, which is kind of sad. But dead. Hey, look, we're actually dropping in temperature now.
I think I'm crashing.
What?
Told it to do a GPU test.
I go first.
So don't queue up.
You go second.
You're the one in charge.
You like being second.
I said, well, you're doing a GPU test.
All the way
Well,
first.
Oh, no.
test. So I'm just like, so don't queue up.
I was stressing the GPU for that test I did.
Mom, I'm first, you're second. I'm first.
Is there a way to do it without stressing things? Oh, yeah, I just uncheck this.
I heard you.
Restart the test again, so. We're staying in a lovely, right now, 76 degrees.
Okay. Caden.
Pretty okay.
I just want to see what it does when I say the game.
When you want to use MSI Afterburner for that one, because then you can view temperatures in-game, CPU usage in-game, things like that.
Well, you can just let it run and then hit save when you're done.
So,
Or, you know,
ready?
view it in-game.
Okay. We are queuing up.
I go first, you go second.
I am on purpose trying to stress it. Just doing extra things. Such as getting YouTube to just react.
Yeah, well, we started without stressing something.
There was a meme, it went around, and so it came back again, and so it was like, and so he replied with, it's boom boom boom. Let it go. Let it go.
Let it go.
Can I throw something at you?
Can't seem to close it now.
You have to hit stop.
Yes.
No stop. Just clear, save.
Okay, Diana.
What the heck is Ivern?
Ivern.
Ivern,
Ivern, who slew a tree and became the tree.
Yeah. He chopped down the giant tree in Ionia and then became that tree.
I think that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just say, just a tiny bit.
Ivern the Cruel. Now he's Ivern.
Just Ivern. Not Ivern the Cruel, just Ivern.
Range, melee.
He is melee, but his ult is ranged.
I see.
His ult is Daisy.
Okay.
Okay.
I have no idea what Kindred is like, but
Ranged.
My mom will fix the
I'll give her a shot.
Yep, here you go.
Get the rest.
Hopefully I didn't really screw my graphics
I'm
up
kidding.
like that.
No, you probably didn't.
I got blood moon
Well, I
right
would say that because it didn't blow up the whole screen.
Oh yeah, there was that.
Here you go. Becca?
I don't like this real one.
Ooh,
This one. This one's
they have
good.
Karthus, that's good.
I'll find you this real one and give
They have
it
a
to
Shaco
you.
and an Akali.
Okay, mommy?
Okay.
I have never played Kindred. Good to
No.
know.
I thought you did once. Okay.
Apparently not. I don't have a single point to her, so I was like,
Might try her out.
that begs the question. No.
Oh my. Oh yeah, this one they ruined.
There you go.
They have a good Karthus.
One guy went through, he donated money to put this video on screen. And it was, you know that stupid SpongeBob thing a long time ago for the Super Bowl?
SpongeBob!
Essentially they went through and got the creators of SpongeBob to put on a show for
No.
during the Super Bowl, and he was like, "I didn't think it was possible, but you made it worse by overlaying another meme."
I don't like
Over it.
that word. It's SpongeBob. Dum, 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 dum. Apparently, the dog loves
So this is better.
dog loves watching.
This is better.
I'm really intrigued by this. He's never been this long. Knock on wood. He doesn't usually stay in there very long.
Sounds alright.
Some water in there.
It's running just fine now that I've removed that. I'm still going to recommend I get a cooling pad for this one, because I'm just like, this one should probably more stay at home on a cooling pad, because it tends to have overheating issues, which is why I'm only selling it for 120 instead of 150.
Over to you.
That I would like this.
I'm right here.
Jake has said that almost everyone can do it, or everyone can do it.
You what?
I would like this. He said everyone can do it, and I'm just like, hey, you try it. I'd love to see you try. And he couldn't.
He's that fat kid who says some random crap that everyone can do, then he tries to do it.
Fat kid.
Then he tries to do it himself, and he can't do it. Such as running.
He can run.
He can run, but he can't hide.
Nor can any of us. From death and taxes.
Death and taxes are the only two.
Certain things in this world.
Exactly. Finish that quote.
Unless you go drive for tax evasion.
And then the
And
story
then you'll end
becomes.
up in jail.
Then you have a. Be gone, that.
4.
Okay.
Not that I'm suggesting you try it.
So 4.
Requires a lot of under the counter type stuff.
4.
This is a much better temperature. This graph of temperature.
3, 4.
This is better.
1,
This is better.
4, 5.
Still sucks,
3,
but it's
4.
better.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Surprised it's not trying to throttle.
Most 4s.
It can't throttle. They didn't put that in until later computers. Funny
Do
enough.
anything in the BIOS to help?
No, I cannot. I can't force it to like downclock itself. It's the same with this one, but this one has adequate cooling.
Or run the fans faster?
There's an option for that, but that makes it sound like a jet engine. And my goal is to make it not sound like a jet engine all the time.
Okay, let's see.
Because there's a force run fan 100%, but it has to be sellable, and I can't say, yeah, by the way, I had to turn the fan up to 100% constantly because it couldn't keep itself cool.
Whenever I'm
Yeah, I'm
starting
working on it. I just have to see what my abilities were.
Ooh, this looks so cool.
So, these temperatures are better than before. They're not going to drop down to 45 again, but the starting temperature before was 53.
Ooh, okay.
Starting temperature now was 45.
Okay, there's carcass. Okay.
Arrows I shot.
Wow. Wow. Whoa.
I'm not sure what this ability is supposed to do.
What ability?
Fire up to 3 arrows. at nearby
Oh,
target.
you jump forward. Ah.
That doesn't seem like 3 arrows to me.
When there are 3 targets, it fires up to 3 arrows.
That's been fun.
Not sure I get how to do this.
It still pisses me off
Yes.
because, well, this
You might want to read.
doesn't work very well because you still have to start on like a cooling pad, which I'm obviously not doing. In fact, I have this actually open back right now. But that vent right here, you can't see, you can kind of see now. The vent right there, it's restricting so much airflow. Well, that totally didn't take me an hour to do.
Fix it.
And we never
finally got around to this one, but...
Oh, you have what's the name?
Hey Jake, have fun solving your cooling issues, because by the way, your computer's having the exact same issue as mine. So, have fun, because I have no clue what I'm doing.
No, Jake, you weren't supposed to die.
Didn't mean to.
Okay, I don't even know what that did.
Not a crazy.
Maybe that's all for now.
But won't go ranged.
What?